Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to be taking a look at the person who ghosted you and how life has been for them since they left. Now, this is a general reading, and it is not one that is for the faint of heart or people who are easily triggered, but this reading was created to give you insight, clarity, and possibly closure on a situation where someone left you without answers, stopped talking to you. They just disappeared like a ghost, right? So that's what this reading is created for. And I hope it really helps people who are looking for those answers. Now, if you feel you cannot watch this reading right now and it's just too much, that's okay. Please don't make yourself watch something that feels uncomfortable at the time to watch. Come back to it a different day or just leave it alone entirely. And I have a ton of other readings you can look into. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And like I said, this is general, may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid. So this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your immediate future. And I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight at the end. I will be pulling 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person. And these might be things that you want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And the person who ghosted Sagittarius, show me how life has been for them since they left. How has life been for this person who ghosted Sagittarius since they left? Okay, so Sagittarius, I'm just going to be completely honest. Please prepare yourself for those of you that are really wanting to know if they have moved on. They have. Okay, 10 of Cups, the Magician, and also the 4 of Wands. They are in a committed, serious relationship. They're either getting married or moving in with this person. It's a very powerful connection where they feel like they've found their soulmate. That's not to hurt you. Please don't think that it is. I just want you to know that anything that is meant for you in life will show up, will be there, okay? And things that are not meant for you, including people that are not meant for you or right for you in your life, they will be removed. And sometimes we don't understand why, but I promise you there is a spiritual teaching in all of this, and you will recognize what it is if you haven't yet. There is something better for you, Sagittarius. And this, maybe for some of you, I'm getting like you really like this person, but there's something so much better and more aligned with your destiny. And if you haven't discovered that yet, try cleansing the energy, all around you, spending some time reconnecting with yourself, friends, relationships that are important to you around you, friends, family, and you will start to feel a little bit better. I'm not going to say it's all going to go away overnight because that's just a ridiculous thing to say whenever you really care about somebody. But it will start to improve and you're going to see that there's something more important along your journey in life. And it comes in the form of what is a spiritual teaching, and just get ready because I'm getting like a lot of spiritual gifts that are going to show up for you. It's going to really pull at your core, at your soul, and like, this is for you. And you might even fight against it a little bit. Like, I don't know if this is for me. But the more that it's like, this is for you, pay attention to what that is, what is meant for you in the situation, in the spiritual gifts that are going to show up for you. All right, so we have the 10 of Cups, the Magician, and the 4 of Wands, okay? Also, the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This person is heavily pursuing, being with this other person. They are creating something here together. But also just know that even when people are happy, they also have, times where it doesn't feel so great. So not every relationship there, I don't think there's any relationship that's perfect. So even though these cards come out as it's so perfect, just remember everybody has something in their relationship that one time or another feels like, this is tough. Let's go ahead and clarify that 10 of Cups. I also see small children, whether that's blending a family or having children with someone. This is a celebration with this. Yeah. This is something that they feel is equal give or take. We have the Queen of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. I'm so sorry. This is not to make you feel bad in any way. And I know that, these messages can sometimes be tough. But this is someone that they are definitely feeling, connected to energetically. There's an equal give and take in love. And it looks like it happened really fast. So Sagittarius, if you were not somebody who opened up to just saying, I love you right away, that could also have been a reason that they're like, I don't know, do they? But just remember that could also be insecurities in another person. If you didn't open up and say, I love you right away, that doesn't mean that you withheld anything. But that person should have talked to you and said, I really feel something for you. And it's just the way it is. Some of us in life need to hear I love you all the time. Some of us only need to hear it, every once in a while, as long as we understand each other and know, like, I love that person. They know that. But some people need it more than others. And that can just be an attachment to something that is a void in their life. But it could also be like they just want to be head over heels and feel that fairy tale kind of love. But every relationship comes with challenges, like I was saying. Now, but this is definitely moving fast. I also feel like this person moved in quickly with this other person, or it was discussed very quickly about moving in quickly. Let's go ahead and clarify the Magician. We have the Two of Swords, which came out in reverse. And so this person feels a very powerful connection to their new person, that they're very protective. They will speak their mind to whoever. They stand up for them, and they are not afraid to say how they feel. They don't have to suppress their feelings with them. And that's just how they feel. And I get that they've had to stand up to some people that didn't accept this relationship they're currently in. So see, even though things might be going well, they have outside people who are like, why are you with this person? What is the deal? You don't hang out with us anymore, blah, blah, blah. And, a difficult and final decision was, I got to take a stand and tell these other people back off. It's just the way it is. All right, let's go ahead and clarify that Four of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles that comes out. So, getting married, settling down, moving in together, sharing, the wealth of what one person has with the other person. And it is challenging because we have the Five of Wands here. I'm getting like friends and family really don't agree to this marriage, this relationship, and it is upsetting outside parties. And so they're feeling secure. They feel this is worth fighting for, and they're very happy. But also, if they're getting married, there is definitely the drama with family and friends about, I'm not going to be at your wedding. I'm not going. If you're going to be with that person, it becomes difficult. So like I said, even though they're happy, they're also dealing with their own issues in this relationship around them from people who are not accepting of them being in a relationship with whoever this is. So let's go ahead and get some messages. What is this person holding back from telling Sagittarius? Ooh, they are reflecting on some things here, because even though they are happy, Sagittarius, in this new relationship, the one thing before I even pulled these messages that I saw and felt instantly is, you two had a very powerful connection as well. And they had to let go of that. That was really, really hard for them to let go of. And you're like, but they left and they ghosted me. But they think about how they hurt you. So every sad song reminds me of how I hurt you. And so that is where it keeps coming up, where, because they didn't give you answers, they didn't tell you, why they were leaving. It comes back to them in the form of, you need to recognize that this happened. And when they hear sad songs, they click off real quick. Like, oh, I can't. But it doesn't mean that they don't think about you. So you will never change. They feel like you are just the way that you are. Maybe you two had two different points of views, or like two different views on life. You're just not on the same, like maybe you are, let's just say some of you, this is just an example, some of you already have kids. This person might have wanted children, like more, I want my own kind of situation. And you're like, no, I'm retired. Like, I'm not doing that. So you two did not match each other on that level. It's like you wanted two different things. Or maybe you wanted to travel. They want to be staying at home and they don't want to go anywhere. So there are things that they feel like you will never change your mind. You will never change who you are. They also feel like there was a lack of compromise, but I'm getting that this person really did not open up and tell you anything about, like, you really are stubborn and this and that and the other, and it's going to affect us being together. That did not come up. You being as confident as you are, or being as stubborn as you are, also is a very attractive quality, because they believe that you are so sexy to me. Okay. So, there was somebody else and happy with somebody else, but they think about you and you're incredibly sexy to them. It's like they want you to know these things without telling you that, like, I know you'll never change. You're incredibly sexy. I hurt you. I'm sorry. I tried to move on. So yeah, them being in this relationship, even though they're happy, that's another thing here, Sagittarius, that even though they're happy and other people are getting involved in whatever way, and that's one part of the situation and drama, I also see here in these messages that they recognize that they hurt you. They also recognize how you are just incredibly sexy. You're also a very confident person and they like that. And as they're trying to move on, they tried to move on, not trying, but tried to move on. It becomes difficult for them. Now, it doesn't mean that they're going to drop everything, because I do see them moving in with someone and it happened really fast and being open. And like I said, remember when I told you that, this fast I love you and constant can be filling the void of something that they feel an absence of. If they didn't get that from you and they felt that, you held back too much, they wanted you to say it first, or they wanted you to express it first. Some of you did, but it's like they wanted to hear it all the time, or they wanted to be like, they want to feel on cloud 9 and like, you love me. What do you love about me? What are the da 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 da? And yeah, I know that sounds like, I know men, y'all are like, and some of you women out there are like, oh my God. Hey, guess what? People do that. It doesn't have to be gender specific. I will tell you, I have dated some people. I've dated some men that have done that. I know that, women do that too, but it's just like, trust me, everyone does that, or people, I'm not gonna say everyone, either gender does that, and people can be very attached to emotional, like emotional attachment, and needing that codependence of it. Like, I gotta have it all the time. It's almost like a drug to some people, but my whole point is they've tried to move on. I'm too scared to reach out to you. And this is something that they have thought about because they want to tell you that they are sorry. They also want you to know that they are moving on and that they're getting married, or they've moved in or with somebody else, and that they are starting a family. They feel like they owe you that. They don't want you to find out the other way. It's like they don't want you to see pictures and postings and things like that, or hear it from somebody else. But they're too scared to reach out to you because they don't know what to say. They just don't know what to say. So this is what I have for you, Sagittarius. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.